All tied up through our first two matches. We'll move over to the second division of doubles. We'll see Douglas and Manny out there for the Warriors against Iturbide and Benny for the Chargers. Douglas and Manny 6-4 the regular season. Iturbide and Benny 8-2. The two matchups between these teams. Douglas and Manny won the first one in 3 sets back in early September. Iturbide and Benny won the rematch in straight sets in November. Well, Iturbide and Benny won 8 out of their last 9 matches after suffering that opening night loss to Douglas and Manny. This team has been on fire, and they have an opportunity to get their team ahead on this semifinal. See what happens here coming up in our third match. Douglas and Manny against Iturbide and Benny, ready to get started.
Benny tying into his cesta right there. That's just off screen, right in front of us. Basically that long tie, the only thing keeping that hand in. That glove on top of the basket. Douglas serves, we begin. Here's Benny on the backhand from the 9 line to the inside. Manny's there. Bit of a wonky bounce coming off the sidewall. Benny's got it in the backcourt. Here's Manny from the 12 line. A little bit of traffic. Benny negotiates it, get the ball back. Here's Iturbide, backhand from the 9 line. To the corner, Manny's there. Benny from the 11. Douglas reaching up, backhand from the 9 line, powerfully thrown to the inside. Here's Iturbide with a hop, makes the catch. Forehand rebote by Douglas, caught by Benny in the air. Rebote left side to the inside. Benny moves in at the 9 line, backhand. Iturbide from the costado, winding up. To the inside he goes. Manny will take it on the bounce at the 11. Rebote forehand saved by Douglas to the inside. Benny's there. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall played by Douglas. Iturbide going to cut it off, tipped it. First point of this match goes to Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas has to serve. Have to believe that Iturbide was thinking about throwing something.
Well, he was winding up that costado.
Before he made the catch.
Yeah.
He was one, so either low and inside, straight back, or 2-wall.
He was
but
thinking about something.
None of it worked because he didn't make the catch.
Yeah.
There's a backhand by Benny. Low and hard to the inside. What a scoop by Manny at the 13. Iturbide goes wall to wall. Rotate forehand. This one caught by Benny. Iturbide on the catch, winds up. Drop shot, scores on the second bounce. Well thrown by Iturbide. We're all tied up 1 point apiece. Iturbide will have the serve for the Chargers.
When you wind up that costado, Douglas moves to the outside to protect against the 2-wall. Manny's got to step up and defend against the drop shot. It's a long way to go. And Iturbide throws that very well. Ties things up here early on.
Backhand by Manny, caught on the left side of Benny. Benny to the inside, Douglas is there. Big right side by Manny. Here's Benny. There's a backhand by Iturbide, wall to wall. This rebote coming out to the 5 line, turned on the left side of Douglas. Benny hard to the inside. Douglas gets back in there to make that catch. Benny from the 13 line, well controlled, nice backhand. Benny again, backhand from the 12 line. Rebote forehand to the outside by Iturbide. Douglas eyes on the rebote, big bounce to the inside. Benny goes for the rebote, he makes the save. Douglas attacks, has it. Powerful costado inside to score. Well thrown. 2 points for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas serves.
Douglas loves just firing that costado to the inside. I mean, the less risky play, Benny stepping up, fires it at his feet, crossing the side wall. A lot of complexities there and couldn't bring that one in.
And if anyone knows how number 55 catches and what he's comfortable with, it's Douglas. Here's a backhand by Benny. Benny back to the 11 line. Big backhand. Robote coming out. Douglas makes the save. Iturbide picks it off. Good read by Manny. Here's the backhand. Robote. Forehand by Iturbide. Caught in the air by Douglas. Douglas hard to the inside. What a catch by Benny. Robote forehand by Douglas. High and hard to the front wall. Iturbide winding up. Manny takes it on the bounce at the 10 line. Iturbide has it again. Beautiful scoop by Manny at the 9. Robote, the rebound from the back wall. Fired from the forehand of Iturbide. Powerful throw by Douglas. Benny handles it well. There's a backhand by Benny. Douglas now from the 8 line. Backhand to the inside. Benny's there. To the corner it goes. Here's Manny. Benny now from the forehand. Playing it high and hard at the front wall. Big bounce on the Robote. Douglas plays it inside. Benny's there. Douglas on the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. This Robote kicks all the way to the 5. Thrown beautifully by Iturbide. Iturbide again. Costado 2-all. Douglas read it. Stops it. Returns it. What a catch by Benny. Over Douglas's head the ball goes. Here's Manny from the 11 line. Iturbide back in there to make the catch. Iturbide attacks. Costado 2-all opens wide and scores. Well played by all 4 players. Iturbide and Benny of the Chargers on the board with 2 points and the serve.
Tell you what, Douglas was fortunate to get to that first 2-wall, but not going to survive that many if Iturbide gets it to open up quite like that. Second one, a little bit sharper angle, and Douglas a little bit of ways away from that one.
If you've watched Court Jai-Alai, you know that Iturbide, as he gets warmer, he's already played a match tonight. He throws the 2-wall better and better and better. There's a backhand by Manny. Wall to wall from the left side. Iturbide, eyes on it. Sends it inside. That's a tough one. Dropping. Douglas makes a tremendous save. Here's Iturbide from the 4 line to the outside.
Well, based on Douglas's reaction, you would think that was in, but the refs have yet to make a call.
Ball was called in. The judges will consult. That ball landed in. Point for Iturbide and Benny.
Yeah. Well, Douglas, the first thing he was looking to was talking to Manny here. I think this landed well inside the boundary. Yeah, pretty close, but it hits off the back wall and drops in. That judge is ducking. The front judge has to look at it. He made the call, and the right call.
Here's a backhand by Manny to the inside. Benny's there. What a catch by Manny behind the 13 line. Iturbide, backhand from the 9. To the corner it goes, out to the Robote. Douglas is there. Split placement stopped by Douglas. Douglas's 2-all lands in and scores. That's beautifully executed by Douglas. The Costado scores 3-3. Douglas serves for the Warriors.
All season long, we've been saying for Douglas to throw more 2-walls. In the regular season, 15 of 21 2-wall kills in Division II doubles. 71% is one of the highest numbers on the roster in any doubles rank.
Just very well done.
Just got to throw a couple more. If you throw them like that, surely.
Tough catch in the corner by Manny. Here's Benny. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote, the rebound from the back wall, played inside by Douglas. Great catch by Benny on the upswing. Douglas for the rebote. Saves on the left side. Passing Iturbide. Benny takes it on the bounce. Rebote. Left side by Iturbide. Douglas with a great scoop. Powerful costado. Benny reads it well, takes it in the air. Here's Douglas. Backhand from the 8 line. 2 pass. Rebote. Forehand by Iturbide. Manny down low. Here's Benny from the 10 line. Rebote forehand to the inside. There's a catch by Benny. Benny hard. Douglas takes it midcourt. Iturbide coming cross court and makes a clutch catch at the side wall. Iturbide again, backhand from the 8 line. Wall to wall. Out to the rebote. Played by Douglas. Manny from the 9 line. Benny takes it in the air. Here's the backhand. Low and hard. Douglas gets in there. Backhand from the 8. To the corner. Benny cuts it off. On the wall. Douglas grabs it. Rebote left side by Douglas. Ball bounces back to the 11 line. Benny's there. Here's Manny. Manny throws it high and hard to the back wall. What a catch by Manny on the 13 line. Big right side. Difficult rebote save by Douglas. Big bounce brought down by Benny. That ball stays on the sidewall and scores. Well thrown by Douglas to score. 4 points for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas serves.
And it's just kind of a slow roll, kicking up and crossing the side wall. Pace is picked up, but not on that particular throw. It's kind of like the floaters that trip guys up. I mean, that one moving in a little slower, just snuck by Benny.
Definitely tough. There's a backhand by Benny, thrown low and hard. Manny has it at the 13 line. Iturbide, backhand, low and hard. Rebote by Douglas. He keeps it inside and Benny's there. Benny has a drop ball at the 10 line. That is 5 points for Douglas and Manny. Possible set point.
And another one. I mean, not moving in all too fast.
An uncharacteristic miss for Benny. We're just so used to seeing him catch everything. But you're right.
But
that ball came in just a little differently.
You love that Iturbide went all the way back to him and said, don't worry about it.
Yep. No, absolutely. Rebote by Douglas. Kicks to the sidewall. Benny's there. Iturbide attacks. Winds up from the 5 line. Costi inside to score. That's 4 points for the Chargers. Iturbide and Benny. Iturbide has the serve.
Iturbide was on the attack from the start of that point. I mean, cuts it off here. Costado up at the 5 line. Manny looking more for the split placement and the drop shot. Look got beat to the inside there.
Catch by Benny, backhand from the 12 line to the back wall, low to the rebote. Douglas sends it back. Backhand by Benny. Here's the catch by Manny. Manny comes over the top. Benny, difficult rebote save. He makes the play. Here's Manny from the 10 line over the top. At the side wall, good catch by Benny. Rebote, forehand now by Douglas, played deep. Benny's there. Manny takes it in the air at the 12. To the inside. Benny stops it. Rebote left side to the inside. Cut off by Iturbide. Drop shot by Iturbide. Caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Point and set to Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set. That was a hard-fought set.
Was it ever? Space was there. Iturbide just trying to drop it above the pad and caught a piece. ending that set 6-4 in the Warriors' favor. Douglas and Manny, you said 6-4 in the regular season, but started 5-1. I mean, these guys were hot, hit a little bit of a rough patch there towards the end of the season, but seem to have picked it up coming into this playoff day.
Yeah, Douglas is an extremely aggressive player. Not so much with shots as we've talked about it, but just in terms of chasing the ball down and just physical power. I mean, the way he gets to the sidewall, he's absolutely fearless pulling the ball off of the sidewall. And also has high expectations of his backcourt, as you can see with that. Hey, man.
Three-wall play here, landing just inside the boundary line.
We're waiting for the judges to consult to get the call, but it was called in, called correctly.
But then Douglas,
2-all.
The 2-wall there, opens up wide. Back inside, what a catch here by Iturbide.
Just such great control. This is that's what I'm talking about right there, is all those catches at the sidewall.
Inside placement there by Iturbide.
Douglas was all the way out, and Manny was just trying to cover, kind of like.
Yeah, but the drop shot there, dropped into the pad. As you know, that pad is bad.
I don't know that the pad is inherently bad. Just know that if you hit it while trying to score a point, it's not going to go your way.
Not inherently a bad guy, the pad. But, yeah.
Exactly. It's important to incorporate a little sports philosophy into every highlight broadcast. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set. Iturbide has the serve for the Chargers. There's the serve. Second set has begun. Here's a backhand by Manny to the inside. Benny grabs that at the 12 line. Right to the corner, out to the rebote. Douglas makes the save. High to the front wall. Backhand by Iturbide. There's a backhand by Douglas. What a catch by Benny. Made that catch behind him at the 12 line. Manny at the 10, over the top. Catch by Iturbide. Nice backhand. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Benny's there. There's a backhand by Iturbide. Beautifully caught on the left side. Rebote coming out to the 5 line. 2-all by Douglas. It's out. First point of the second set goes to Chargers, Iturbide and Benny. Iturbide serves.
Iturbide, as we said in the first match, you can't attack him off the rebote, but that attempt a little bit wild from Douglas, sailing well out of play. Yeah, right idea, but just comes down to execution there.
Yeah, try to get him on the 2-all, which he has been throwing well. That one just way wide. Here's a backhand by Manny from the 10 line. Manny, sidearm to the backcourt. Iturbide calls for the rebote at the 9 line. Keeps it inside. Manny's there. Beautiful catch by Benny. Powerful backhand to the corner. Forehand rebote by Douglas. Caught by Benny. Benny again, wall to wall. Rebote coming out to the 6th line. Fired from the forehand of Douglas. Douglas for the rebote on the left side. Keeps it inside. Big bounce. Brought down by Benny. Manny will take this one in the air, over the top. Iturbide cuts it off, winds up, drop shot. Manny got assessed on it, was unable to gain control. 2 points for Iturbide and Benny. Iturbide has the serve.
Yeah, going forward on the right side, a little bit tougher to control and also to then get a throw off. Manny charging, you see here, I mean, gets up to it just barely, but then as he's trying to get it into the throw.
That's one of those literally, if you want to make that, you just leave it stationary, let it drop in and flip it back up if you can, but it's easy to say from the announcer's booth. Here's a backhand by Manny. Caught in the air by Iturbide, backhand from the 8 line. Backhand again by Douglas, right to the corner. Benny makes a beautiful catch in the corner. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Iturbide has it midcourt. Manny reaches out. Forehand from the 11 line to the back quarter. Benny's there. Rebote by Douglas. Rebote by Douglas again. Kicks to the inside. Benny's there. Rebote forehand. Benny from the 10. Wall to wall from the left side. Forehand rebote by Douglas. What a scoop by Iturbide. That 2-all caught the pad on the outside. Douglas and Manny get the point and the serve for the Warriors.
The scoop 2-all is a beautiful combination. You can pull it off, but after making a difficult catch, talk about the control of the ball in the basket, and sometimes it's just not there.
It is literally pretty to watch, that the scoop or what,
so.
Also the running catch, the bote corrido, where you're running, comes into it. Something that, of course, the former highlight great Joey was very fond of doing. Rebote left side to the inside. Here's Benny. There's the backhand by Manny. Manny reaches behind him to make that catch. That outside placement lands outside of play. 3 points for Iturbide and Benny of the Chargers. Iturbide has the serve.
Outside placement, same idea as trying to catch Iturbide off the rebote. He's looking to cut that ball off. It's thrown by Manny from the backcourt. Puts it to the outside. Give him a different look. Again, caught the Chargers going the wrong way, but well off the court.
Here's Manny from the 12 line over the top to the inside. Benny will take it on the bounce at the 9. Right to the corner. Benny stops it before the 13 line. Here's Manny. Backhand. Beautiful throw by Benny to the inside. Douglas rifles this forehand rebote straight back. Manny moves up. Backhand from the 9 line. Another beautiful catch by Benny. Rebote. The rebound off the back wall played by Douglas. Big bounce brought down by Manny deep in the backcourt. Rebote left side. There's a catch by Manny at the 13. Sends it back. Benny's there. Powerful backhand by Douglas, caught by Benny. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Benny takes it in the air. Douglas down low. Backhand from the 7. Wall to wall from the left side. Scoop by Manny. Manny with the cortada. Beautifully caught by Iturbide. Douglas saves the rebote at the side wall, and Benny's there. Return from the 10 line. Catch by Manny. Forehand rebote by Iturbide. Right up the middle. Douglas is there. Douglas again, forehand rebote, this time from the 6th line. Iturbide catches it. Manny on the rebote save to the inside. Then he plays it from the 11 line. Low and inside. Douglas is there. Backhand from the 8. Benny lets it pass, but plays the rebote. Douglas has it in the air. Low and hard. Benny looking for a difficult rebote. He makes the save. Manny all alone, picks it up on the bounce. Benny makes the catch at the 10 line. Here's a catch by Manny. Over the top. Iturbide cuts it off beautifully at the 6th line. Here's Manny. Benny takes it off the side wall. Powerful backhand. Douglas takes the low rebote, sends it deep. Benny's there. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Rebote forehand again by Iturbide. Stopped again by Manny. Beautiful catch off the side wall. That's a difficult play for Manny. Manny now from the 11 line. Iturbide is there. Backhand. Manny with the catch. Backhand. Oh, my. That escapes coming out of his basket low. That's a point for Douglas and Manny. Douglas has the serve. Ladies and gentlemen, these will be practice throws only with Benny. There's a possibility that the frame of that cesta is broken.
That didn't look all too good, though. Came out low again.
These are practice throws only for Benny.
And he's taking it off. It looks like that basket might be...
Equipment timeout.
Oh, boy.
Equipment timeout.
Basket's done. That is...
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an equipment timeout of 5 minutes for Benny to change his cesta. So, yes, it's important to remember that these cestas, you see them all around there in the cage. You see the players. These cestas are entirely handmade from Spanish chestnut. That includes the frame, the ribs, and then the weaving. The most important part structurally to that cesta is the frame. And if there's a crack in that frame, when the player throws it, it basically opens up like a little fracture. And so they think they're throwing it, let's say, 20 feet high, but because of the fracture in the frame of the cesta, it's coming out at 8 feet high. In that case, yeah, we could see the fracture. We could see the fracture there. And that can happen on the first day you take out a cesta. Cestas can last up to 10 months. Cestas can break on the first day. Once again, entirely handmade, one of the unique features of Jai-Alai. He still has 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining to make his decision and change the equipment before there would have to be a forfeit if he couldn't play, but I doubt we'll see that.
Yeah. Well, take a look here. Let's see, maybe hit the floor. I mean, that ball just came out with nothing. See the reaction by Douglas. He's saying, I can't believe that. Benny immediately looks and points to the basket. He was looking at the tip of the basket because that's typically where we see a broken frame.
Rebote forehand. That ball is tipped. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We are rechecking the score. We need the official word. We need the official word from the chief judge. Ladies and gentlemen, the scoreboard is now correct. Iturbide with 4, Douglas and Manny with 2. Iturbide has the serve. Thank you for your patience. Here's a backhand by Manny. Benny from the 13 line. Beautiful catch by Benny down low. Here's Manny from the 10. Benny lets this one come out. It's on the forehand of Iturbide. Manny stops it on the bounce at the 10 line. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Benny with a tip ball. 3 points for Douglas and Manny. Douglas has a serve. Here's Benny on the backhand to the inside. Iturbide cuts it off. Powerful costado to the inside, stopped by Manny. Here's Manny on the backhand. Benny's there. Benny again from the 11. Manny from the 13. Robote left side by Douglas. Big bounce. Brought in by Benny. Benny puts it to the inside. Douglas, fine catch at the 9 line. Backhand by Benny, powerfully thrown. Beautiful catch by Benny, pulling that off the side wall. Douglas, powerful backhand, an absolute bullet thrown to the 13 line. Great catch by Benny. Rotate forehand, rifle low and hard. Manny makes a stop. Benny lets it pass, looks for the rebote, beautifully played. Manny alone for the rebote, eyes on the rebote, he makes the play. Safe play right up the middle. Here's the catch by Benny. Douglas looks for the rebote at the 8 line, hard throw to the inside. Beautiful pickup by Benny, low and hard, Douglas is there. Another great catch by Benny at the side wall. Manny now from the 11. Here's the forehand by Manny. Low to the inside, kicking up, and Benny's there. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Ball tipped by Manny at the 10 line. That is 5 points for Iturbide and Benny. This is possible set point.
Dangerous lead, though. Warriors have already overcome this deficit in one of the previous matches. Chargers need to hold this lead and then take that 3rd set to win the match, though.
Manny makes the catch back at the 11 line. Benny on the forehand from the 11. Manny reaching up, low and hard to the inside. Iturbide picks it up on the left side. There's the backhand. Robote, left side by Iturbide to the inside. Manny's there. Manny from the 12. Benny's there. Here's the backhand by Benny. Low runner, caught in the air by Douglas. Beautiful catch by Benny at the side wall, deep in the backcourt. Manny on the return. Iturbide on the backhand. Manny's there. Robote forehand. Robote left side by Douglas. Clips the side wall, puts it on the forehand to Benny. Douglas has the rebote, midcourt, hard to the inside. Benny lets it pass, rebote save on the forehand. Manny will take it on the bounce at the 12. Iturbide calls for the rebote. To the inside it goes, Douglas is there, winding up. Hard to the inside, what a catch by Benny. Rebote left side, saved by Benny. Douglas will catch it in the air at the 3. Hard throw, crossing Benny for the rebote. He makes the save. Manny takes it on the bounce. Right to Benny's feet, another rebote. Benny makes the save. Manny, rebote save. Iturbide will take that on the bounce at the 7. Cortada will score. Point and set to Iturbide and Benny of the Chargers, taking the 2nd set 6-3. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our 3rd and decisive set.
Well, there's the response by the Chargers. Iturbide and Benny come back when they win set number 2. I mean, all these matches do. I mean, pretty close across the board. Looks like 3 of the matchups split in the season series, and in this one, Douglas and Manny won the first one. Iturbide and Benny won the second one in straight sets. And here we are going to a 3rd set on the semifinals. How about Benny working through a cesta change and catching as good as he's been all year.
No easy task.
Yeah,
I mean, that is no easy task. We saw Gaucheri have a difficult game day based on changing the cesta, and that was with practice.
Yeah.
This cesta, those fractures in the frame, there's really nothing. All the strength of that basket is in that frame, and everything is basically woven and tied to and secured to that frame. So for years and years, seen people come up with different ways of trying to fix it and reinforce it. It's one solid piece of steam bent chestnut. So anything you try to put in there, epoxy, no matter what you want to think, doesn't work.
No.
Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Benny, of course, will be talking to Manny after the games.
And depending on the result, we'll see how quickly that cesta becomes available.
Benny, the youngest of all of our battle court players, has had a phenomenal few years.
Now, Benny, not part of the original group of Magic City players, and his brother Douglas, but two guys with no highlight experience.
None.
5 years ago.
The original training was done by their father in the backyard in North Carolina in a baseball batting cage, with the father throwing them the ball. Hey.
But Douglas, what, a year more experience than Benny, but just incredible what these two guys, homegrown talents, have accomplished.
No question
playing
about
together
it.
here in the semifinals. Third set to decide the match, Stu.
We are ready to begin our third and final set. Here's the serve by Douglas. Benny on the catch, backhand to the inside. Robote to the inside by Douglas. Benny's there. What a catch by Manny. Robote forehand by Iturbide. That dropped. Caught by Manny way overhead. Iturbide from the 8 line. Robote left side. There's a forehand by Manny. Benny makes the catch. Big right side by Manny. Here's the catch and the return by Iturbide. Robote by Douglas to the inside. Thrown hard. Kicks up. Benny's there. Douglas, great catch on the 8 line. Manny will move up. Big right side to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Benny. Robote left side by Douglas. Manny from the 13 line, backhand to the inside. Benny's there. Here's a backhand from the 11 line. Douglas gets in there to make the catch on the backhand. Low bullet fired. What a scoop by Benny. Iturbide on the Robote. Manny, tremendous catch overhead. Returns it low. Iturbide steps in. Backhand from the 8 line. Here's Manny again. Robote forehand. Caught in the air by Douglas. Douglas sends that coastie inside. Benny with a perfect read and a nice throw. Here's Manny. Robote left side. Big bounce brought down by Manny. Robote forehand by Douglas. Iturbide cuts it off. Philo stopped by Douglas. He got it, could not hold on to it. First point of the decisive third set goes to Iturbide and Benny of the Chargers.
Such a powerful throw. Iturbide gets it on the costado. Doesn't throw the too long, goes straight to the outside.
Just the fact that Douglas got assessed on it was impressive.
Good eyes, but that ball opens up away from you when it touches the floor too, and very hard to secure even if you get a read on it. You just see it falling out of the basket there late. Get the Chargers on the board first in set 3.
Here's the backhand by Manny. Robote left side to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Manny. Here's a backhand by Douglas. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Manny makes the catch. Benny down low. Good grab. Big backhand. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Played to the inside by Iturbide. Here's Manny from the 11 line. Here's a backhand by Manny. Benny's there. Difficult Robote save by Douglas. That ball dropped at the side wall. Split placement caught in the air by Douglas. Perfect placement. He just could not hold on. 2 points for Iturbide and Benny. Iturbide has the serve. Rather fortunate for Iturbide that Douglas couldn't hold on to that ball because Douglas is capable of doing some real damage from that spot.
Yeah, Douglas would have had Iturbide trapped inside, but
100%.
it just came in
Look
up
at
on
this.
him so quickly. Tries to get it to the costado
and snap. I imagine snap a 2-wall pretty quick. That's how he lost it. Deep serve by Iturbide. Here's a backhand by Manny. Benny from the 13 line to the inside. Manny's there. Robote forehand. Douglas, Robote left side. That clipped, caught by Iturbide. 2-0 by Iturbide, opens wide and scores. That is a beautifully executed costado 2-0 by Iturbide. They lead 3-0 in the third set. Iturbide has a serve.
A golden opportunity here. Douglas, a little clip, feeds Iturbide's 2-0 here in the middle of the court. It opens up and it scores.
He throws it so well.
Best opportunity he's had the last set and a half.
Iturbide throws that so well.
Lead's opened up to 3 now. Warriors got to stop this run.
There's the backhand by Manny. Benny makes the catch. Robote forehand saved by Douglas. Benny will take it at the 11 line. Manny from the 12, hard to the inside. Benny's there. There's the backhand by Benny to the inside. Douglas winds up. Costi to the inside. Benny at the 10 line to make the return. Robote for Douglas. Douglas to the inside again. This one kicks. Benny makes the catch. Ball tipped by Benny at the 11 line. Douglas and Manny of the Warriors are on the board with a point in the third set. Douglas has the serve.
Just got the Chargers to crack a little bit. Benny's been solid since making that Cesta switch. He's actually, I think he's been lights out. Don't know if he's missed one since that point.
No, he's been spot on, and it's such a difficult thing to do. He tried 2 different ones. Second one worked better than the first one. There's a backhand by Benny. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That is 4 points for Iturbide and Benny here in the third set. Iturbide has the serve for the Chargers.
Such a good throw. It's got good power, perfect placement, and Manny has to reach in along the side wall as it's crossing deep in the backcourt.
Here's a backhand by Manny. Benny's there. Benny from the 11 line. Iturbide keeps it on the left side. Here's the backhand. Caught by Manny. Benny from the backcourt. Low to the inside. Caught by Douglas. Douglas powerfully from the backhand. What a catch by Benny. Robote left side for the big bounce. Benny will bring it in at the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Robote. Benny choosing the Robote. He makes the save. Douglas will let it pass. What a catch overhead by Manny. Iturbide cuts it off the 9 line. Backhand. Manny now on the backhand to the inside. Robote forehand by Iturbide. Cut off by Douglas. Douglas, powerful backhand. Right to the corner. Out to the Robote. Saved by Iturbide. Douglas cuts this off. Backhand. Rifled from the 6th line. Rotate forehand by Iturbide. This one caught by Manny. Forehand from the 11. Big bounce brought down by Manny. Cortada by Manny. Stopped by Benny. Manny makes the catch at the 11 line. That ball is in and out of the cesta. 2 points for Douglas and Manny, the Warriors. Douglas has the serve. Remember, we are in the third and final set of this match. The first team to reach 6 points will win it. My, oh my.
Right back at him with perfect placement. Right on the side wall as Benny tried to make that catch. Just falling out of the basket late.
Benny on the backhand. Right up the middle. This one caught by Manny. Iturbide midcourt. Backhand. Low and hard to the left side of Manny. Here's a backhand by Manny to the inside. A Robote coming out. Robote forehand. That throw, split placement to the outside. Iturbide is on it. Makes the 2-all.
Got it.
That lands into score. Tremendous control by Iturbide. Possible set, possible match point for the Chargers.
Benny called for Iturbide to take this. He recognized that Douglas was trapped inside. Just dropped it inside the boundary line to score there. Good communication. Even nonverbal sometimes, the most important.
Absolutely. There's the backhand by Benny. Manny with the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Benny to the inside. Douglas makes the save. Iturbide will let it pass. Here's Benny from the 11. Plays it deep to the backcourt. Out to the Robote. Douglas is there. Hard to the inside. Benny, great catch at the 12. Robote coming in low. Douglas makes the save. Iturbide cuts it off. Here's the backhand from the 7. This ball is tipped in the corner. That is point, set, and a hard-fought match for Iturbide and Benny, taking it 6-2 in the third set.
Chargers now lead the game day 2-1 through our first 3 matches. Great comeback after dropping the first set, 6-3, 6-2. Iturbide and Benny respond with a big 3-set victory. Coming up next, we'll see 6 division doubles. Williams and Stan up against El Barba and Gallo. Game day score, Chargers now lead 2-1 after that win by Iturbide and Benny. Coming back, winning the final 2 sets to take that match. Despite some equipment issues, Benny able to lock back in with the help of Iturbide. The Chargers get the win. They lead on this semifinal day. Let's hear from the Chargers team, Iturbide and Benny. Benny, have to ask you about that cesta change. You tried a couple. What did you like about the second cesta that you tried out a little better than the first?
Yeah, I tried out Gallo cesta, and it was a little slower than my previous one. So I had a Nicholas basket that JR found, and it was a little faster, and I feel more comfortable adjusting to a faster basket than a slow one.
Yeah, I mean, down a set, you guys have won, was it 7 matches in a row to close out the regular season? How did you make it 8 there?
Yeah, I mean, we lost the first set, and then the basket changed, so, you know, I just tried to slow it down, and Iturbide was on, and, you know, our chemistry on the court has gotten a lot better since the season's gone on, so, you know, I'm happy for the win.
Let's go, Chargers!
Well, a great win for you guys. Good luck the rest of the game day.
Yeah, thank you.
Vamos, venga, vamos, venga.